Then no be God, oh. Calm down, then no be God. Now resources, oh. 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 Resources can't finish. Resources can't finish. You better hold on to the source. Hey, then no be God. Hey, then no be God, oh. Then no be God, oh. Hey, then no be God, oh. Hey, then no be God, oh. Them say, them say. 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 Aye, brother. Hey. Resources can finish. Resources can finish. Resources can finish. Oh, you better hold on to the source. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Calm down, them no be God. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Calm down, them no be God. ISIS. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Calm down, them no be God. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Them no be God, oh. Calm down, them no be God. Aiku Aisha, Adedire, Ogolare, Ayeraye o, Oba. Ìwọ lọba, ìwọ lọba. Ìwọ lọba, ìwọ lọba. Ogolare, Aiku Aisha, Adedire, Ogolare, Ayeraye, Oba. Ogolare, Aiku Aisha, Adedire, Ogolare, Ayeraye, Oba. Hello. What was Kenny Corey get something? Alice. How are you? How are you doing? Now your network is breaking. I can't hear you. No, I can't. I can't hear you. No, the network is cracking up a lot, like a whole lot.
Okay, hold on, wait for it. Shetty ready. Bye bye to Jati. And now?
Bella, how are you doing?
I'm the best though. What's popping?
We are chilling.
Obviously.
Oh,
Someone just said
please.
Niger
I woke up
Network.
like
Come
this.
on now.
I woke up like this.
You woke up like what? Are you funny?
I woke up exactly like this.
Nah, sir.
How are you doing? Longest time. How have
Yes,
you
sir.
been?
Yes, sir. I've been good. Been good. Been
How's
chilling.
life?
Been
How is work?
enjoying grace. Work has been cool. You've been good.
That's amazing. So today, for those that are joining me on Amen Radio and also via Facebook and Instagram, my guest for today is Babatunmise. I woke up with like
Whoop, whoop,
it's not a
whoop, whoop,
cough,
whoop, whoop.
it's not a deep voice. I'm thinking that my baritone side is taking so
That's cool.
oh my Jesus. So Jesus, let me start from where do I start from? So since you want to know much about you, let me start from how do you unwind? Because I know you're a very playful person already. So how do you unwind? Like intentionally unwind?
How do I intentionally unwind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it will amaze you to know that I hardly do that.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, right here, what I do most of the time is come to the mall to chill.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like the snooker game. So,
Oh,
so,
okay. Now I get a couple
so
of posts.
yeah, so I play that a lot.
Okay.
So right now, as I speak, I'm even packed in the mall. After a long day, I'm at the mall. I'm still a bachelor, now. So instead of just going home to be
Oh,
counting the
you're still gonna
ceiling.
go to that area, so don't
Hey,
yet
no,
jump
but
the gun.
I'm
Don't
just
yet jump
saying,
the
man.
gun. Don't yet jump the gun. We will still find out because
Instead of going home to be
we know
counting
what
ceiling.
we know what we know. We know what we used to see. You might have given your life to Christ now, but
I
moving
don't
on.
understand.
Moving on.
What do you used to see?
Moving on. So okay, so you like snooker. What
Take
else?
it.
So what else? What else do you or whatever what other medium do you use to relax?
I think connecting with people, chatting, basically, because
That
I'm not a fan
song
of
is
TV.
affecting my radio frequency.
Oh, you want me to
That
turn it
is
down?
that is thank you very much. Thank you. So that I can hear you crispy and clearly.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. All right, that's cool. I'm not really a fan of TV, basically, so um, I'm always
Really?
on
You
my
don't like
phone.
TV?
Trust me.
Wow.
I mean, I have TVs that I've not turned on in about 4 months or thereabout.
Okay, should I say it's because we don't always have lights in Ibadan? Because I also have that
Are
same
you? Well, come on now. There's
because I
generator
no
now.
to be very sincere, we had a TV in the house while I was in Ibadan, and I can tell you that for a year I did not turn on that TV
Why?
because
It
I
couldn't have
didn't
been
know what
light
to be
issues.
watching.
It couldn't have been light issues, really. I
So
mean,
light was
there's
part of it. I was
generator,
tired
there's
of just
inverter.
owning light. Light was part of it. About to be very sincere.
Light was part of it.
Yeah,
So how did you get to charge your phone?
I had Gen now,
Exactly my point.
but TV is not. Is not.
So you could have turned on the TV with the gen still.
It was not a log. It was just a. I don't know. It was just something. It was like a museum.
Can you
Look at it.
imagine? Amazing.
That was how I took it. Like it was not a biggie. Even here, Seth, I only watch TV like for news and maybe TV shows like border security. So that if you're
Oh
traveling, you know
yeah.
that you don't want that kind of thing. Or let's say Criminal
I
Minds.
enjoy
Very
watching that whenever I get to. Maybe when I visit someone, I'm like, let's see that.
That border security,
It's always pretty cool.
Can you see? Tito is in the UK and she doesn't like TV too.
Are you for real? Tito, let's take a selfie, Jerry. Welcome to my world.
Okay, so you don't do TV, so you do more of snooker and you do more of like going to minister.
Yeah, that's basically my life.
Babatunde said, when two talkatives are on an interview.
I mean, that's amazing. You can imagine.
Don't be forced, Babatunde. Don't be forced. Are you serious? 4 months without TV? Yes. I don't think it's necessary, but let's come to the world. Like we want to come to the world of Babatunde. Tell us how it all started. How was growing up like? Because I know you love your mom. Like you love.
Yeah, right.
let me use Dante's your head. Yeah.
Very true. All right. Truth be told, a whole lot of people do not probably know that I'm from a polygamous home.
Wow.
Yeah, even you don't know that.
I just it's a news.
Exactly. So my father has 3 wives that we know.
He's the man.
Amen. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So automatically we had to grow up with our mom. You understand what I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah.
So it was just normal that we would get to love our mother much more. I mean, it was just normal because we saw her every other day. We lived with her, but dad was always coming around and all of that, you know. So growing up for me wasn't too much of a rosy kind of thing. I just had to personally determine to, you know, be different from every other thing. You know, I said to my mom one day that, you know, despite the fact that it's all polygamy right here, I'm going to be very different from every other thing. Ori mi mo bokini et mama ton, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. I've seen my father make so many mistakes. I've seen you also make mistakes, and I don't want to be like that. So, I mean, it was just personal for me, actually. I had to deliberately and consciously say no to so many things so that I can be where I am today. Honestly, because, man, I had every reason to be the bad egg. I had every reason to do all the nasty things in this life because, I mean, there was no strict discipline and all of that. You understand what I'm trying to say?
You were free, like anytime
exactly.
you come in, anytime you go out,
we could do every other thing. So exactly. So that was growing up for me, and then it was just, I think it was just God. It was just God. Basically, He knew what He wanted to do with me, so He didn't allow me meet people that will mislead me. Basically, of course, I had some bad friends, but I mean, they used to say, "Kini kotuba bajari majegbe." I say it's a lie.
No, over you.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the truth. I have a whole lot of people in my life that I know when to say no to them. I know when to say, okay, come around. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if I know that you're not going to affect me positively, so why do I keep you around? So long and short of it is, growing up wasn't too much of, you know, ice cream and all. I didn't enjoy all of that thing. Yeah.
That's why you now like going to the mall.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we did the rolling of the tire, play with sand.
My brother, do you know how many
houses
I built with sand?
Thank you, as you mentioned. You know what I'm saying? So
I
that's
have a scar. You know, it's as bad as I have a scar to show that what they call it. I have a scar to show that I played with sand to, like that day I was doing amala in front of class and somebody was just sliding and just pushed me, and that's how I had this scar.
Amazing.
So all these children nowadays, they're doing baby shark.
You know. Now you're talking, man. Aeroplane, my God.
And you know the funny thing is that once an aeroplane was literally passing, you call everybody in the compound.
Straight up. I mean, that was Father Christmas passing.
Oh my God. You literally call everybody. It's coming, everybody will not come.
I'm telling you, just the sound alone.
What's wrong with this children? Like in my head, when I think about my life,
we thank God.
I think you can take Ibadan from from people, but you can't take people from Ibadan. You can take people from
Like,
Ibadan, but you can't take Ibadan from people. That's yeah, it's the other way around.
you're very correct. I'll give you an experience. The first time I went to Dubai in my life, no, calm down. I didn't know. Wait now.
Okay,
in Dubai, the cars will wait for you to cross, just like in some other parts of the world, And then wait now. I realized that people were walking. We wanted to cross. I was running, and the rest were walking, and they were all looking at me like, "What's wrong with this guy?" And I'm like, "Man, you guys will not blame me. Where I come from, we run to cross."
Let me give you an example.
Come
My
on,
big brother came to Nigeria. He came to Ibadan, and because he lived in the US for like 6-7 years, he's been used to like waiting for people to cross. Yeah, so you know where UI is.
Yeah, definitely.
Park by UI before he started finding them. So they parked just by UI, and he was not waiting for UI to go. They don't pound. He said in his mind, he's like, but let them pass. They're like, bro,
let them pass.
You are not in their
This is Ibadan.
This is Ibadan. Oh my God. I think I had a problem. Mine was even worse than yours. Maybe you even ran. Me, I did not even know that. There is the traffic light for pedestrians too.
Yeah, no, people press something. They'll press that thing.
I just entered the road.
They'll press one button. I like press button. How? Wow. Oh, this country.
Oh my God. Nigeria is wonderful. Let's just say something.
Extremely wonderful. It's good.
Okay, I think Babatunmise is right.
Yes, Nasura.
Okay, so growing up was more or less like the typical Ibadan setting, but for you, it was not caged. It was more or less like you had to live your life. So tell us, what was your primary school, secondary school, uni? How did all that work out?
Okay, my mom is actually a disciplinarian. She's a teacher. So despite the fact that you were trying to be deliberate to be a good boy, the thought of my mom's cane will make you comport. Amen.
Amen.
but that's the truth. Oh my God, my mom will flog anything out of you, as in anything out of you. My mom does not have that time. The teacher now, so pancake was everywhere in the house. Sitting room, kitchen. As in kitchen, there was pancake kitchen everywhere. So we had to. Okay, I went to Divine Nursery and Primary School.
Okay.
Later went to Ibadan Grammar School. People don't know that. I'm a product of Ibadan Grammar School.
Amazing.
Yeah, I went to Ibadan Grammar School. My mom was a teacher in Ibadan Grammar School back then.
So your father was a teacher and you were in our school.
Yeah. It had its own advantages and disadvantages, actually. Sometimes teachers get
disadvantages.
Disadvantage is you can't do anyhow because your mom is a teacher. But the advantage is, teachers tend to treat you like a more teacher. Amen.
Wow. Young John, hi.
You know what I'm saying? So from there, and I'm also a product of if you don't do sciences, you're not brilliant. Yeah.
So you went science class?
I had to do sciences because everybody left Ibadan Grammar School for School of Science. And then so I was going to be left alone because I want to more alone science school now. Amen. So I had to do sciences, even though I'm like, why did I do that? So I did sciences. I went to Oladipo, the School of Science. So I hated my chemistry teacher. I hated my chemistry teacher. I hated everybody. Anything H2O, X plus Y. I was angry. Yes, because
who sent you?
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, what's this? Have fun. Chemistry,
oh my God.
So we had to pass our exam, so we read for all of that. Yeah, we did all of that. So that long story short, I left Ibadan for FUTA. I went to do pre-degree in FUTA.
Okay.
But then, yeah, I had to come back to Ibadan because then I started to do music in a way. So, and it
Okay.
was already, trying to make sense somehow. So I'm like, okay, I did pre-degree, and I'm like, come on now, mom, say I can't stay back in Akure when I've been, trying to do stuff in Ibadan already. So I came back to Ibadan, and then, long story short, went to Leeds City, studied English. Imagine, from as in, it's just somehow. So we had to pay for some jam thingy. Do you understand? So that I could do English.
Wow.
Long story short, we're here. Hallelujah. Amen.
Wow. Like in my head, I'm thinking of something in sciences, but when I saw that he studied in this city, did English, I'm like, okay,
Are you
I will hear this.
serious?
I will hear this
You've
real
been finding
story.
out about me. Can you imagine?
No, but it's the truth. I remember, there was a day that I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were giving me like props about. I was in Ibadan then, so I
Okay.
think I was going for a program, and the person was like, "Oh, what people coming?" So I mentioned a couple of names, and they were telling me about each person. They're like, "Oh, Babatunmise is going to be there." I'm like, "What? Ah, just me." And they enjoyed the gist. So the person was
I'm a
telling me
handful.
about how you backed up with A, B, you were always carrying chair and table, you were always, and I'm like,
Yeah, I did a lot of
wow.
that.
I'm like,
I did a lot
wow.
of that. I did a lot of that. A lot of it. Earlier today I was in the office, and then I just started to say thank you to Jesus. Honestly, when you're just grateful from within, as in you didn't need anybody to tell you to be grateful. In the early hours of today, as in I was grateful from my inside. I started to think about those days when they said I couldn't amount to anything if I didn't come to meet them. As a matter of fact, you played Them No Be God.
I love that song. I told you
Let me
it's
be
my
honest
favorite
with
song.
you. You're right. Them No Be God, came up because of my story. No jokes. I was gisting Mike Abdul about a few things that has happened to me in this city of Ibadan. And then it was like, are you for real? Are you for real? We'll do a song. And then he wrote the song. He wrote even the verse I took, he wrote it.
That
You understand what I'm
man.
saying? It's something else. That's another, as it is a, I don't know. Let's move on. But God brought me, God brought those people into my life at the time I needed them the most. I must say, Aanu, if I had, answered or listened to what the people said in this town, I'll probably not be having this interview with you. I'm
You
serious.
probably
But at the
would.
point,
What was wrong with you?
I'm just saying, you know why? Because I'm human, don't forget. Despite the fact that, I have the Spirit of God living on the inside of me, I still have blood running through my veins.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then, at some point, I was tired. I was tired. I was tired. I didn't want to do music. I didn't want to do gospel. I just wanted to pick up certificate and go and work and just be everywhere and just make money and be fine. You understand? I'm like, if I'm doing gospel and I'm getting this backlashing, then let me just be all right now. You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
at some point, God just brought all those few people into my lives, and then they made me see reasons why, if it's not gospel, it is gospel. You understand what I'm saying?
Um, what you're saying is not strange, because I think everybody has that moment in their lives where they're like, you know what, before everybody came on the show, I was talking talking about a couple of things, and I'm like, I remember that when I started, when I had my first single, it was more or
Yeah.
less like, okay, because till now I still don't know where that song came from. I was at work, I was humming the melody, and someone passed and like, oh, you have a very good voice. And you know, in Bo we say, you have a very good voice. And in my mind, I'm like, you're alone, Papa. Like in my mind, I just took it off my mind. Not like I've not been singing since, but I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. And I wrote the song. And when it came out, it was the reception that made me feel like, okay, this song is actually not bad. Okay. And Amen Radio said, oh, you know what? We've been following, because I and my friend used to do Instagram lives like this. I would talk about different stuff, right? We
Okay.
talk about different topics. And they're like, you know what? Why can't you just make it a full-fledged? I'm like, me, radio. Are you guys a joking people? Like, are you? But for me, when I started that time, I had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
backlash from people. Like, why are you always on live? Why are you disturbing us? Why are you this? So whenever radio said it, I was like, okay, so I put it out and I got it. Oh, congratulations. Oh, that's very good. We've been expecting this. And I'm like, wait.
How?
So when you're talking about people backlashing, people will even think it's as bad as, I don't know if you had that experience. People will think that evil for you and calculate your life and tell you the results, and you're looking like,
I've been there. But I'm grateful for all of them.
do you understand? And at the end
Yeah.
of the day, those things are the ones that make you stronger. That
You know,
there's nothing anybody can say to you now that, but
very
you
true.
cannot amount to anything. Thank you.
As in,
I know it's
bring it on. Bring it on
do you
now.
know his plans?
Bring it on.
So
Are you God?
tell us, where did music start from? Like, what church did you grow up in?
Heritage Assembly, Reverend Tope Bola.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually he was the first person I shared my vision with. He was the first to pray for me about my career and my vision. Honestly, I can't take that away from
At
him.
what age?
Can I remember? I honestly cannot remember. But I was very young, very, very young. I was very young, yeah. And then if someone had told me, babe, honestly, that if someone had told me that I'll be doing music, I'd have said it's a lie. I was a very shy person. I'm serious. In fact, I am. People don't believe when I say it. I know you're not going to believe me, but it's fine. But I am a very
No,
shy
I just had
person.
to like.
I get, it's fine. But I am.
Yeah.
I'm serious. But
Yeah.
Would you let me talk?
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening on radio, Babatunmise declares to be a shy person. Hi, DJ NST.
Yeah. I can say it again. I am. But you know what? The moment I grab the microphone, whoever is there,
It happens
give
to
me
the best of us.
1 million people, I'm fine.
I think it happens to the best of us. Like when you're on
serious.
stage, I don't remember anything until I watch the video.
You're like, what's happening here? So music, basically. What if I tell you that at some point in my life, my sister was a very good singist, amen. You know, she was like exactly singist. She was like the lead everything in church way back, as in she was everywhere in church. So maybe during the weekends, and then she's trying to sing, and I'm just trying to back her up in the house. She would just say, "Can you shut up?" I'm talking about my blood sister, my sister, not from another father, not from another mother. My blood sister.
So how many are you from your mom?
Well, 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm the third of 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
I'm the
look
third
like
of
a
4.
last born. Okay, continue.
Can you imagine? So she always tell me to just keep quiet. Then anytime I try to sing, she'll tell me to keep quiet. Just shut up. Like, you're spoiling the song. Oh God, just shut up. I don't come on, shut up. But then I'll always sneak into their rehearsals and then just watch them like that. But now every time I say this story, I always end it with, I have an album. My star does not have a single.
Man proposes, God disposes.
I always tell her now she chase me around. I'll be like, I have an album now. You don't even have a single. Can you imagine?
You need to keep quiet. You need to pride. Like when I come on this live, I'm like a prideful shy. People be saying that, oh, I should not say that. You're prideful shy. You know that.
Amazing. But it's fine. The days that break you are the days that make you. That's my take on all of that. That's my take on all of it, honestly, because sometimes when you get all that backlashing and all of that, I think instead of you throwing in the towel, just pick it up and say, okay, because of all of this, I'm going to be better at everything that I'm doing or do. All of that, you know.
So you start from church basically. And
yes, I'm still in church. Hello.
And you start.
No, you have to be careful.
So tell us what was the and I don't want you to hide any secrets. So
come on now, no, there's no point.
So tell us from the base, how did before you became the headline Babatunmise that don't be shy. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because they're driving motor that I always see your Okada very well. So
God.
Let's remember our humble days and put on the table.
Who is cutting onions? Who is cutting onions?
Okay. So as I was saying, so let's go back to the boss boy days,
Okay.
because I had this conversation. I remember, okay, so when I was in Nigeria, I remember that I
Yeah.
was working with Brad Bade in the studio, and we
Oh
used to
yeah.
do a lot of work together. And one of the things he was sharing with me was that, oh, remember how you used to do this? And there were pictures, Brad Bade's neck was very long and everything, and
My
all that.
God.
And in my mind, I'm like, so why is it that we don't, like our generation, we don't like to like be under anybody? So I was still asking that question first week. Then another student joined me for production class, and this guy was always everywhere. I hope he's not on my
Hmm.
life, but he's always everywhere. His bum bum doesn't sit down on the chair, and
Hmm.
Brother, they would give us books to read, and that was what made me fall in love with jazz. I read a lot of jazz books. I was, oh my god, I was just in love. But
Mm-hmm.
this guy would never sit in one place. And in my mind, I'm like, how
Hmm.
do you want to learn if you're never around? But it now
Exactly.
takes me back to when we had one Fogmore meeting. I don't know, you were not around. And Bros TJ was talking about his story, and Bros Eddie was talking about his story. Then when I had Bros Eddie on exclusive chats, he now said, Bros Eddie said it's as bad as some people that he trained
Hmm.
will be telling people outside that Ashe Eddie, I'm Eddie, I'm not try. And I'm like, do you get? So for me,
Yeah.
I love part of the things that gave birth to this show was because God was like, a lot of people think they are the only ones in that situation. Like, oh, I'm the only one, everybody has forsaken me. I'm like,
Mm.
and people come on live and say, I've actually almost committed suicide, and they have big businesses right
Wow.
now. Like I
Hmm.
had one couple of weeks ago, yeah, and it was like he was driving into one of the bridges in Lagos, and it's like, you know what?
Whoa.
Let's just end this. And his sister will just kept praying in the car. So for me, it's stories like that that make me say, okay, God, even though people say, oh, what kind of show is this? I still, when I hear the testimonies, I am happy and I'm saying, okay, God, thank you. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you can
Mm-hmm.
save someone from this and someone else going through the same thing is going, can hear that and turn back, that would be my own joy. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, boss boy stories is not for you to, it's not for people to think, oh, maybe he's just trying to make himself feel happy. It is that for someone else that's out there that's going through that process and thinking, I never blow, I never blow.
Mm. Mm.
You have to hear something before you say, "How about Tumishe is too proud." It's not proud, it's
Yeah.
confidence. Some
They'll be
things
all
are
right.
not pride in people, it's
They'll be all right.
confidence. You
That's it.
get. So tell us, where did all the receipts, where did this come
Okay. I have served a lot of people in my life. I mean a lot, and then I'm a very loyal person.
from?
Honestly, I'm loyal to a fault, and I can boldly say to you that for every person I've ever served or worked with or worked for, um, it has always been they don't want me to leave because I know where I'm going, so I know how to serve. So I mean, I said to my guys one day that if you guys do anything extraordinary for me today, I won't be bothered or surprised because I've done times 10 of whatever it is that you guys are thinking to do. Yeah, I've had to sleep in the car because my mentor was somewhere working. I mean, I had to stay in the car all night. You understand? I know because I go
Yeah.
ask for food money or all of that. But then I feel that all of those days, okay, I won't mention names for security purpose. But there was a particular person I was with, and then I was just, I just wanted the grace upon his life. And I'm like, the best way to get this grace is to walk with this person and convert such grace. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I was always with this person. I would do everything, carry chair. He was always doing events and all of that. Carry chair, do all of that, clean chair, be the first to get to the hall, do everything you can imagine. I would not even shower. Definitely. I mean,
Yes,
all
it's
day.
BBT. Dr. King is hailing you.
Oh, that's it. That's okay. You know, I'll not even shower. I'll do a lot of that. And then, guess what? all of these concerts put together, this person never put me upstage for once. And I was always angry, like God, just put me off stage now, please now. Like, this is the reason. As in, please, I just want, I mean, you see crowd. I'm like, please, just 2 minutes. Let me just sing. Yimu. Yimu. But I never got angry. I just kept on doing it. But there was a particular concert that had, I mean, I think it was the largest concert in the city of Ibadan way back then. And then this concert was going on. And I could see myself, I don't know, like, you're just seeing your future. I was standing and I was seeing my future, like, God, I know this is what I should be doing. This is me. And then I came out of the hall. I went to the back. I knelt down and I started to pray. I prayed, honestly. I prayed like never before that day. I prayed. I just said, God, please just help me. Because I was almost giving up then. Like, I'm doing all the service for this particular person and he's not even seeing me. But then he was always bringing my so-called peers off stage way back then. That's when it's more painful. You get what I'm trying to say? So I had to deal with that. I mean, I was trying. But you know what I realized? When it's not your time, it's not your time. Punkwen. You understand? Even if you try, you use all your connects, nobody will answer you. Because God owns the heart of kings and he directs them anyhow he wants to.
Yes.
So, I mean, I was at a radio station on Sunday, and then this person asked, Babatunmise is everywhere, Babatunmise is this, is that. I said, even me, I don't know. I think it's just my time. As in, it's just that, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. There was a time that I was always craving to be on Billboard. My old dream was, let me be on Billboard. Now I'm tired of seeing myself on Billboard. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I mean, so I said to my guys one day, tó bá mu tẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tí ń lọ akọ́ máa sáré. Akọ́ máa sáré pé ẹ wo ẹgbẹ́ mi ni ẹgbẹ́.
So let me be carnal for 1 minute. It will be like Burna Boys making a follow me run my race.
Not so. It is not. It is not. Don't get it twisted. It is not. In Ibadan, glory be to God. I'm serious. Glory be to God. Aanu. Sometimes when I share this story, I'm already teary as I am. I'm serious. Because this is like my journey. If someone had told me that Babatunmise will be where he is today, I'll say it's a lie. I can't believe it. It's not possible. How? I mean, I called everybody I needed to call those days. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody wanted to hear my voice. Nobody was ready to, But then God decided to say, guys, your time. And then everybody just started to love me. If I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. You get what I'm saying? So I just started to lift up his name, and then things started to happen for me without stress. So don't rush. In case anybody's listening, don't rush. You have to wait. But then while you're waiting, keep working. Because there's not like good luck. Oh. Good luck is opportunity meeting preparation. Bonkwem. Because the day they now finally put me upstage, you now go and fumble. Then you're not ready. Sometimes God deliberately keeps you. You want to show forth, but God is keeping you for the right time. You get what I'm trying to say? So once it's your time, there's nothing anybody can do about it. I have served. God, I'm still serving. As a matter of fact, right now, where I work, and I make bold to say this, where I work right now, I work with the legendary Yinka Ayefele. And then just for the sake of young people that are listening right now, I remember the first time I went to meet him, and then, I was supposed to be, employed, appointed, and then start to work. It was like, okay, so how much do you want me to pay you? And I looked at him in the eye and I said to him, I said, sir, for me, working with you is not about money. I want to serve. I want to be under this grace. He looked at me, he was dumbfounded. I said, it's not about money. Whatever it is that God lays in your heart, pay me. It's not, right now, it's not about money. You have done a lot for yourself. I just want to be under this grace. He was like, what? I'm like, yes, sir. And then he tested me. he tested me. I'll tell you. I want to say, I've not said this anywhere. I must say this to you. He tested me. Guess what? The first 3 months, he didn't give me 1 naira. I didn't know he was testing me. I never asked for money. I was always going to work. I never missed work one time. 3 months. So he called me to his office one day. He looked at me. I said, give me your account number. So I gave him my account number. And he paid me maybe like 7 months salary. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm like, nowadays, young guys, we are just too much in a hurry. We are in a hurry. I had to call my guy. You know, I have a team of young guys that I work with.
Yeah.
I had to tell them, okay, this was what happened between myself and my chairman. This, that. We were all like, Oga, you try. Oga. You know, Oga, you try. Oga, you try. It wasn't money. Owo. How? So, man, that's just it, Aanu.
You know, I think one of the things I that comes to my mind is I believe, or I think that people around the world in our generation, it's only very few of us that were groomed in a certain way that we think that way. Reason why I said that is because not everybody will think that way. You can get opportunity anywhere now. You can get job, you can get paid, you can see a contract, a signing. I can't do this work without, so that you now say, oh, one day you want to close down your station, I will now go without money. but the thing is, it's the service. And I think that's one thing that if you're not born in a particular year, groomed by a set of people, see some examples. And for me, it is more or less like it'll be part of what you've seen.
Yeah.
If you make, I always said this when I remember that if I tell you when I first met you like officially, it was when I was General Secretary National Youth. If I
I
tell
remember
you that I was nominated behind my back. Like I didn't, because that day I sang in church. It was our album launch, so I led the first song, and that day my voice was like gone because I'd sang like days, and I went on stage and I picked the mic. My parents are watching me from abroad, so it was like generations are watching you. You disgrace your family. Till tomorrow morning, I don't know where the voice came from. Crisp. And everybody say, call it Asha. So it was Saturday. They were doing nominations, and I was just around. I think I went to arrange chair or something before choir starts, and I was nominated. And I said no. And unfortunately, there were pastors there that knew my family, so they were like, "Why are you saying no? Let's wait for the votes. If you win against this person that has been in the church since, then or vice versa." So for me, it is more or less like, people watch you without you knowing.
Very true.
People watch everything you do. And the moment you begin to commercialize God's gift in your life, you begin to miss it. You begin to miss it. The moment money becomes the main drive. And not purpose.
Exactly.
See, it just goes, because there is a bigger, like for me, how you were probably thinking was, there's a bigger picture. Will I make money be the... How much will you pay me, sir? 100K. So you pay the 100K. What next? Then you pay the 120K. What next? Like, you will spend it. Okay, you have motto. You will have wife one day. You born children. Like, what? Don't be looking at me like that. Your mother is asking for grandchildren. What's wrong with you? But that's the plain fact. A lot of people will rather go for the money, the fame, so that they will know me. If that is your drive, my people, you are missing it big time. Like, the moment you start commercializing God's gift in your life,
it's war. So I've enjoyed God. No. Let's continue.
So tell us and this is one thing that I personally can testify. Even though you can be very, very annoying, you have a good relationship with people.
Yeah, I think that is what has worked for me over the years.
So tell us, how did that phase of working with people and working on relationships work?
Okay, got so good. I started to meet the necessary people during my journey in my career and all of that. I started to meet people, and then I didn't know how I was meeting all these people. Somehow, destiny was bringing me towards these people, and then I mean the people that matter and all of that. And then the way to keep relationships for me is sometimes I'll scroll through my phone and I'll be like, how can I have this person's number? How can I have this person's number? You don't understand.
I understand what you're saying.
You get like,
There's
can I do this person?
On my phone, and in my mind I'm like, wait,
how?
This person is actually doing a video call. So I'm like, are you the real? This is like, I know what's wrong with you. I'm like, no.
You know.
Did they? Sorry, I just give an example. Did they talk?
Please, yeah.
Martins called me on video call. I'm like, sorry, sir. Is this is it like your number? It's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like,
are you funny? Are you sure nobody's cloning you? You know. So for me, over the years, what has helped me keep all these relationships is I don't take it for granted. Because I always put it in the subconscious that there are about 1,001 people that would rather be in my shoes. I mean, with the position that I am with these people. So I must not blow my chances. How do I blow my chances? If I just keep disturbing them, asking for money, asking them to help, asking them to this, asking them to that. I mean, you're just disturbing, because that's what every other young people are doing. They are disturbing their mentors. Yes.
It is what they want to get from them that
that's all they are bothered about. Now, and I'll say this for the sake of those, I mean, young people that are listening right now. I have a mentor that, I have a few mentors in my life. I have one particular one that, one thing I've realized about this person is every time he grabs the mic to sing, babe, trust me, he sings the same set of songs, but there's just something different every time.
It's so popped in my head as you're talking.
Now you sabi. He sings the same set of songs every time, but there's just something different every time. So you know what, I made up my mind that every time I see him, I will always give him something. Because it is grace. I mean, when I see grace, I recognize it and I want it. Sometimes they don't teach you spiritual things.
So we have less than 5 seconds, but I'll add you back on in a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You know, and
earlier on the show is I wanted to clarify something, and I know a lot of people have the misconception. So Life Matters with Aanu Adedire is not an Instagram show, it is a radio show. It is a radio show that airs on Amen Radio. Because I think people have this misconception, and I've gotten from a couple of people that tell me, oh, it's an Instagram show, hi, that's your Facebook show. It is not. So it's a radio show that airs on Amen Radio. Amen Radio is an internet gospel radio. It's just like Praise World Radio. So it's kind of different because I'm not in the radio booth setting, because I'm streaming in from Nigeria. So once we start, if I work with a radio station here, it's gonna be the same thing. Even though I'll be in the radio booth, I would still always let people have access to what we do, how we do it, and how we communicate with our guests. So it's very important that we kind of clarify that. And remember, it's our 1-year anniversary. There are sales going on. We have more collaboration with different companies that are giving discounts on their products and their services. So don't be left out, people. Don't be left out. Make sure that you come. And if you have a service or brand that you want us to promote, we're always able. It is 1-year anniversary. God has been faithful to us. So we're always able to collaborate with you. So please send us a DM or send us a mail at lifematters@anuadedire@gmail.com. Welcome back to me.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
So, we're talking about... you're talking about relationships,
yeah. So where did I stop? Okay, I was saying to you that I realized that a whole lot of young people are always disturbing their mentors. One of the reasons they don't get to see or get to enjoy what they should actually enjoy. You know, so I always try to be the different one. Not consciously and, you know, unconsciously, because I'm just deliberate about my relationships with these people. These guys, whether you like it or not, they are busy.
They are.
They are busy. As in, they are. I work closely with one, so I know what I'm talking about. They are busy. Okay, now think about it. You are an upcoming artist, and then you have a mentor who is forever busy, and then you're always trying to reach your mentor and he's not picking your calls, and then you're like, what's this stuff? Young man, go and get busy with your life too and bring value. Once you are
Hey!
continue to increase in value,
Hey! Bring.
continue to increase in
I owe
value.
you recharge card.
One
I owe
time,
you
one
recharge
time.
card. Oh my God!
That's what it is, honestly. Because there are a whole lot of people that are calling these people back to back, that are trying to see, okay, once I come in contact with any one of these people, they don't leave me until I bless them. I make sure I don't leave them until even I must give them. I must. There was a time that I've never gotten perfume that is more than 30,000 naira for myself before. I had to go and buy it for a mentor. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I had to buy it. It
So
wasn't as if it
into
was
your
very.
mentors too.
Thank you. It's important. It is important. They will, so that anytime your call pops up, they will pick it, because they know that this guy is not about to disturb me. And then, so the best way I relate to these guys, I'll be like, sir, and I'm trying to do this, so I've done this, and this. What do you think, sir? And guess what? They will finish it for me. Not that I'm saying, nigga, I don't have this time. Like, can you talk already? God, I don't tell my mentors my vision. I show them.
You know what hurts me the most is that we're so particular in what we want to get from people than what we want to invest in people. I'm just thinking, and let's create an hypothetical situation where I meet Babatunmise for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first thing you're asking is, what do you want to do? And my name is Aanu. I went to OBMS. No, what like
there's no time.
There's no time. Like when, just like you said, good luck is like when preparation meets performance.
Opportunity, exactly.
You just see Andrew Bello. Hi, how are you doing?
That London boy. Yes, I called you boy.
See,
I will show you.
You know the funny thing about people is they're so particular in presenting themselves and not their work.
Too much. I mean,
so you tell me I want to be a rapper, I want to be this, I want to be that, and I'm like, okay, Babatunmise, spit some bars for me. So I want to tell you that I actually have no reals.
I'm like, can I go?
Really? So for me, what value are you adding to people?
Yes, God bless you.
The only thing you want to this is Peter. Welcome, Peter Things. Peter will say, I will not just be your mentor. I'll be your mentor later.
Honestly, it's amazing.
Peter,
have you seen where mentees will sit down with their mentors and then they are the ones talking back to back? I'm like, you are sitting down in front of someone that has gone years ahead of you, that has made sense is an authority in his field, and you're the one talking. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Can you keep quiet? I had a meeting with one guy one day. He came to meet me. He just said he wanted to have a meeting with me, young guy. So we met, and then he went, how did you do this? How did you do that? How did you do this? I'm like, see, it's just God, actually, and this and this and that. And he started to blow his trumpet for me. I'm like, oh, wow, bring it on.
And he's not spitting names. I worked with
KSA.
I backed up.
I'm like, so why are you having a meeting with me?
If you work with KSA, give me his contacts, because me, I love KSA.
You know what I'm
You don't need
saying?
me in
He
your
doesn't even have
life.
his contact. Oh my nose. We'll be fine. Relationships,
And people
basically,
like
people should just
dropping
learn
names.
how to.
Have you noticed that thing? They want to be
Yes, now.
your mentee, but they start dropping
Yeah.
names on you. So who do you say you work with? Because I know that I've sung with, and you start dropping names, and I'm like, okay. Do you know that some mentees actually use mentors?
Very true. Too much. Too much. I know. I know now.
Let's take a picture. They not take a picture.
I know.
Deep moment with my mentor today.
You can imagine.
And meet the mentor, I'm like,
where's the deep moment?
What did we talk about?
They don't understand that these mentors see these things and they pay attention to it because you are now a mentee to a large extent. They want to see what you're up to in a way. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see, what you think about. So sometimes what you post, people don't understand. You just post. I've gotten a job from my Instagram page before. What happened? The client called me and said, we want to invite you, Long story short, can you send me your Instagram page? Bam. And then
they want to know.
The man goes through.
Maybe
Exactly.
Maybe you're posting twerking gay. But to be nice to say, someone lose job because of that though.
Because of that, yes.
Yeah, the one saying
go for an interview and they're asking you, are you on social media? You're saying no. Are you funny? You're not on social media. We can't give you this job.
No, they're not on social media. They're on social medium.
Medium, social medium.
Social medium.
Social media. People just need to learn how to keep their relationships if they have one. Keep your relationship with people because you know what? In your
don't only call them when you want to need them.
You know what I'm saying?
See, okay, let me give a typical example. So I always have guests every week, right?
Yeah.
But it was not because I wanted to have you on my show that I chatted you on.
Definitely, yeah.
Like if I look at my DM issue, I look at WhatsApp or whatever, we talk basically from time. So for me, it's not because I want to have about you. Let me now guys say, hello brother, how are you doing? It's very nice meeting you.
They already even know.
How do I even know? So and once we are done with this interview now, you do any program, you do any show, how would I even promote it? No, now I've used you. I'm done. Doesn't want to do. Oh, I've had no. Create a relationship loop.
And his phone rang and he said, all of a How about that? His phone rang, he picked the phone and checked, he said, all of a I'm like, God, don't ever let me get here. Don't ever let me be this guy. I don't know whoever the guy was or something. Like, God, don't ever let me be this guy. You get. And the guy was calling back to back and he was just ignoring the call. Like, Olufebere.
For those that don't understand Yoruba, Olufebere means it's a money seeker.
He's a money seeker. Exactly. God has helped me so much that. Now, what do I mean by God has helped me? Helped me, take over my self glorification, pride and all of that. Honestly, I must say that I'm a young guy now, so sometimes I have my excesses, whether you like it or not. But then I have people that once I see their call, I'm trembling. Deliberately, I've made those people like that. Like even my mom knows who to call when I'm misbehaving. Do you understand? Yes, because once this person calls me, I'll calm down.
They just click your reset button.
Thank you. And then for every young person, you must have that person that you are answerable to. Deliberately. You must deliberately have that person that you are answerable to. Is important. There's no the number of fathers that I have in my life, even if they miss my calls, trust me, they'll call me back. They always call me back. They will call me back because they know that I'm not about to disturb them. They know. You get what I'm saying? They know. So that's what it is.
So from what Babatunmise has told us today, and it is fun, and I think I was saying earlier that I was looking at What kind of topic do I give about Michelle? Like, who is this
Amazing.
guy? Yeah, who is this guy? Just always follow me up like that. So understanding that relationships need to be managed. Don't just call only when you need people. I think it's a general, like, don't only say or promise what you don't promise somebody something that you will not deliver.
Exactly.
Don't say because you want, I'm my mentor, Asa, I'm going to make sure that I deliver this.
No,
You know that you're not capable.
Exactly.
See, when you tell people that you're not able to do something, it's not a sign of weakness. It's just you being truthful to them.
Being truthful.
It's about me saying, "Oh, Aanu, please, can you help me get a MacBook Pro?" And I know that as Aanu is right now, I cannot buy it and send it down to Nigeria. Instead of saying, bros, don't worry, I'll make sure that I rather say, okay, I'll help you find out how much. I'll help you see there are better deals. I'll help you know when exchange rate is very good. So if you send the money, I can now help you buy and pay. You can do that, but don't chew more than your teeth can undo. It's not going to help anybody. It tarnishes your relationship even with the person.
Exactly. They don't always know.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to talk to somebody about, let's say, a movie, or I will okay. It's like me saying I will send Babatunmise hair time. Bashmi should say, okay.
Yeah, you said it. You actually said it.
Moving on. I didn't say I did not say it. I'm just saying that I said it. It's like me saying, oh, Babatunmise, I'll send you 20K into your account. But I know
you have not said that, but I'll be glad if you say that.
No, I do. let me follow the speed of my recharge card. But in my mind, I'm like, let's stop doing that as young people. Stop doing more than, like, if you can't afford, like, even when it comes to ministration, it's not everywhere you must go and minister. There's some places that you have to seek God's face for God to say, oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, like, you need that conviction from God. And God says, oh, what do they call it? And God says, oh yeah, go and minister in this so and so place. Hi, Metum Benson. Like, it's not by power or by might or by whatnot. It's just by God's grace. We are all nothing without God. Don't lie to yourself. We are all nothing. Without God's grace in our lives, we are nothing. And the high time you start knowing that, the better it is for all of us. It's so unfortunate that we have a lot of young adults that can't say yes sir, yes ma to people. They are ready to rub hands with the mighty of the mighty and the big of the big, and not follow a process. You have to do that. You have to be intentional in your service. You have to. No matter how, oh, this person, they don't give me money, you don't this. Don't worry. You don't worry. Because by the time God will bless you, you'll be the one telling the person, sir, what time do you want to see me? But it's also a good call to people that are in the Niger gospel, or even whatever gospel or whatever industry you're at. Make sure you treat people well. When you're in a position of authority, make sure you treat people well. It is very, very important we treat people very well. It is very, very important. You never know who you will meet, or where you will meet them, or how you will meet them. You never know. No, it's so unfortunate that we have a lot of people out there, lots of them, that they will not come to meet you when everything. They only come when bad things are happening to them. Hi, Babatunmise. Hi, Dr. Akekele. Good afternoon, ma. Good morning. Oh, no. It's so unfortunate. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. Just boom, it went off.
Yeah, it just went off. It just said thanks for watching. I'm like, what's that?
It's you.
I know you say Niger. Come on now.
It's you. So, and I wanted to. Why I was talking about that was
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Was
fine.
when it comes to ministrations.
Okay.
And I was saying that it's not everywhere you have to minister, and I wanted you to share your experience when it comes to ministration, honorarium, and the likes. Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you.
Amazing. You really want us to do that?
Mm-hmm.
What anniversary are you doing?
It's 1 year. Life Matters and Adedire is 1 year.
Amazing. I'm the guest for 1 year. Who is cutting onions? All right. So be specific about this question, because this part you have to be very careful when it comes to honorarium. Amen.
No, I wanted to start from this first. Start from
All right.
Is it everywhere you are invited you go to, and how
No.
do you deal with what they call it, honorarium? Do you have an expectation, or do you have a flat
Okay.
rate, or that kind of thing? And
Okay.
what has been your experience when it comes to going to minister everywhere and all that?
Okay. Very good. Truth be told, people, especially gospel artists, always say, I don't charge, just to sound whatever they want to sound. As much as I don't charge, I just make sure that my logistics are covered. Now, what do I mean by that? I have a team of guys that I work with. Now, these guys, this is what they do. They are dedicated to doing this. You get what I'm trying to say? They are dedicated. That's their life. So whether you like it or not, you must pay them.
Yeah.
You must pay them. You must.
Yeah.
You get? So
Yeah.
what I do with my own team, I don't know about any other person, is this. There's no flat rate. Because I told them that, see, I don't charge, but I will not take you guys for granted. Yeah. So what we do is, I tell, when there's a call for an event, I'm like, okay, I have a team of so number of people that I'm going to come with. What is your plan? Da 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 da. I already know that I don't want to pay them less than a particular amount of money. You understand? I already know that. So, and I've got to places where, I can, Reverend Victor Adeyemi call me and I'll be telling him he should sort logistics. I mean, there's no point. Logistics covered, everything covered. Oh, no, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Times like this.
No, but that's the truth. No, that's the truth. See, you have to be sensitive when you're dealing with these people. Because see, you go and charge somebody that can pay you 1 million, you go and charge him 200. If you're not sensitive. I'm telling you, and I've learned this from my mentors. Amen. When there's a call, calm down. Don't be too in a hurry to ask for money. Calm down. And let me even tell you the scope I always use. Let me tell you. Once you call me for an event, I tend to make you feel I don't need the money. And I create a relationship. I create a relationship. I'm like, come on, are you on WhatsApp? Come on my WhatsApp. Let's just. I'm like, okay, don't worry, that date is free. Okay, now don't worry, we'll talk about it. So we're talking about it, and I'm entering you like, my guys, this and that. And in a way, you'll be like, okay, don't worry, I'll talk to my pastor. And by your own self, you are increasing the money. Amen.
You know what? One example came to my head that I will just quickly say before you continue. So,
okay.
Minister Bironke was saying that there was a time they went to Gomosha to sing with
Hallelujah.
a full band.
Hallelujah. Glory.
Guess what they gave them?
I can imagine 1, 2.
Oh, you're thinking of money.
Oh.
They gave them water and cabin biscuits.
Hallelujah. Glory to Jesus.
And she said she was like, okay, so is she going to share the does she share the news of no honorarium, or she shares
the
the news of
guys,
cabin biscuits? And this was full band.
We need to appeal to. There are a few people who already understands that once you're bringing a minstrel to your church, you should you bless them well. Because trust me, you know what Mike Abdul told me one day. Mike Abdul, my daddy, Mike Abdul told me one day. He said, "See, the reason anybody's inviting you is not because they like you or anything. It's because you are everywhere. It's because, see, for every event there's a committee." He was telling me, he said, for every event there's a committee.
There's
So
always a
if there are,
committee.
if there are 10 people in that committee and they're like, who can we? And another thing is, when people want to invite artists to church, whether you like it or not, I've heard pastors say, Talali, invite to Madekero Wasi Church.
Oh, not to do.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Is the crowd. The
The one
artists
that
have
pulls
no
the
crowd.
crowd. Thank you. I mean, it's just normal. It's not a sin. It's normal. You understand what I'm trying to say? But then what I want to say is, no, I don't have a problem with it. I'll tell you why. See, what I want to say to these people is, see, these artists, the reason why they can pull the crowd is because the crowd gets to see them on TV. It's because the crowd gets to listen to them on radio. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma. It's a lot of money to be on TV and to be on the radio.
Yeah.
That's all.
But this is where I understand what you're saying, and I think it's very important that whatever is going on or what is raving, but I believe also that it's very important that you're also led by God.
Very true.
Because sometimes you might not need the rave of the moment. You might just need the person that's meant for that program.
But you're right. But man, do we get to see that these days?
So Babatunmise, okay, update on this story. Oh, Ken Rollins, how you doing? So basically what I'm saying is I understand the balance where people invite artists to church because of the rave of the
crowd.
Yeah. But there must be a balance in which you have to also know who God wants you to bring to
for that particular event.
And you know the reason why I said that. So I remember that I think the second night of worship or third, I can't remember, the one I went to, I think about 2-3 years ago. Yeah, it was 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I think it was the second or third one because they're doing their number 6 or something.
The one in Lagos, yeah.
The one in Lagos, night of worship, and they were the first one to bring Travis Green. They had Minister Nathaniel Basti and a couple of guys. And
hallelujah.
I remember there was this woman that was possessed, and she was like jumping up and down, and she didn't start acting up like that until it was intense. I was in the crowd, but you could feel that the Spirit of God was on that ground. Do you understand? Now, imagine if they just brought one, let's say, popular person that just wants to come and enjoy the crowd control and go scream. It probably might be a different thing. She probably would. You just see things. You just see people display. But one thing I remember that God also comes for his people. So because you are coming to sing somewhere, doesn't mean that some people are not praying in their house and say, God, this program will meet me. God
very true.
the rave of the moment to heal his daughter or son. But the moment you now start taking the glory, that is because it was just God that came to do the work. You understand? So I think there should be a balance in yes, use the rave of the moment and all that. Yeah, I think that's very, very, very important.
You were talking about Min Babatunmise, okay? You know, something happened to me one day. We went to a church, and then we were asked to get there for 8. We got there 7:30. We got there even before the person that invited us. And then we were asked where the deal was we were going to do a session. Eventually we did 2 sessions. Long story short, we were given a check on a Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm like, no, now how can you give me a check on a Saturday? It's not nice now. How? Long story short, I shall withdrew. I gave my guys the money. So me now, as the chairman, I went to the bank Monday morning, like with all joy and all of that. And then, you know, to God be the glory, the check bounced. You weak. The check bounced, and then I'm like, whoa. So I called.
So there was money there, but it was because you now went at the wrong time. It was your fault. It was not their fault.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I started to call them, and then can I shock you? For 24 hours, they didn't pick my calls.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. As in, It was a church.
Wow.
It was not a wedding.
Wow.
They didn't pick my call. I called the pastor. I was calling all of them. They didn't pick my call. So I'm like, so I don't
Their
understand. Was it
battery is
planned?
low. No, it's you. It's
So
your
is my what? You're trying to find a way out of this. Tell me how. The check bounced, and
oh my god.
I'm like, it's all good, Jerry. So you get to experience these things. It's just normal. It's just normal. All these things will happen to you. It is because of where you are going. For real. I've seen people call me and bless me with money, even when I didn't sing. Yeah, no. I've seen people bless me with things that my own money self could not afford. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, God, just keep helping me.
Okay, so I will put your matter outside because we have already started the secret 2 years ago. So I'll put your matter outside.
What's that? Aanu?
So I remember that about 2 years ago, we had a conversation, and this is where my
Aanu?
question is leading to.
Aanu?
Calm down, don't worry. It's not going to kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stronger,
Okay.
you will be.
Okay.
So basically, I'm talking about so I remember that last couple of months ago, you were at Adedire, Another Level's show, and part of the things you said was like, help me thank this man here. That was Benga Jenuga for the opportunity and mentorship and all
No,
that.
my
Wait
God.
now. Wait,
Okay.
calm down. You know where I'm going to.
All right, I'm listening.
You already know where I'm going to.
I don't know.
So, okay. So you have daddies, you have mentors, you have people that have helped you through the process. Now, what are the things Babatunmise is putting in place that the next generation, now you know that we've had this conversation years ago, the next generation will say, God bless Babatunmise for doing this. I remember that you had about 2-3 people that you were working with one time. I don't know what's up with them, but I just wanted to talk about it.
All right. See, whether we like it or not, there is time for everything. A whole lot of people have been asking me that. As a matter of fact, there's this person on my neck who's saying I should start up a record label. I'm like, no. I don't want to jump. That's not the next thing. It doesn't mean I have to start up a record label because I want to reach out to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for me, I don't have to. Honestly, I don't have to. I work on radio, and then I get to ask all these guys to give me their songs for me to play for them at no charge. When I was promoting my songs those days, I paid heavily.
We still pay.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, we paid. Yeah, no, that's true. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I paid well. Paid well. Begging, as in, with your own money, you still beg. Amen? You understand? As in, you still beg. With your money, you still beg. I did all of that. But then I'm saying, okay, now that I'm with a radio station, these guys don't have to beg. But another thing is, all these guys that you're doing these things for, they see it as an entitlement. They feel they're entitled to it. They feel it's their right. They feel because you're Babatunmise, you just must help them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I mean, there was a day that somebody messaged me. I was asking me for a particular amount of money. I don't know you, so I'm like, okay, let me just continue to read what he was saying. So he just kept on saying it. I didn't reply. I waited, and then after 3 minutes, I didn't say anything, and the guy said to me, if you will not give me, if you don't have, tell me you don't have, not that you keep quiet on me. I'm like, okay.
People don't have manners in this.
You're right. Entitlement. That's what. But then, by God's grace, there's somebody I'm eyeing that I want to invest in. Actually, even this person does not know. I'm eyeing this person. I want to. You should invest in us now. Amen. There's this person I'm eyeing that I really want to invest in, and I'm really trusting God. I've been praying about it. I've been trusting God for it. I've been, just been waiting for God to say, you can go ahead, honestly, because I really want to do this. I want to do this. And another thing I do is, there's this particular girl on my team that every time we go up for ministrations like that, I allow her sing. And
so she's not just in the shadows every time, just like what the opportunity you were not given while you were back up with someone then. Which is good though. If you have if you have someone in your team that works with you, sings with you, and you know this person can do at least well, it's very important that we also make sure that we help them either way. It is very important. So I know that people always ask for stuff, and you the asker and you the giver, or you the person in need and you the person that wants to help. It is very important that you're also humble. It's very important. Don't just ask people and be rude about it. Like, there are times where, to be very sincere, sometimes you're not even with your phone for a very long time, and people will send me a message and be like, what's even wrong with you? And in my mind, I'm like, I'm just even seeing your message and you're already rude. What will make me even want to help in the first place? So it's very important that humility is one gift that you can't buy in the market. You have to have through the Spirit of God. And some people don't even have the Spirit of God, and they still try to be humble and be respectful. So please, let's calm down our high horse and stop feeling very whatever about ourselves. Let's calm down. Like, calm down. Come to the level where people can help you. In humility, people will help you. People will help you when you are humble. If you are not humble, people won't. To be very sincere, your shoulder pad is always like this, never willing to calm down. One thing he also said is have someone you are answerable to, have someone you are accountable to. See, we have said this thing several times on the show. It is very, very important. Our generation doesn't want to be mentored, doesn't want to be accountable. We want everything to be done our way every time. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So let us make sure that we are accountable. Be accountable. Have somebody that if they tell you, I think you should not go to so place, you're able to say, okay, sir, I've prayed about it too, and I don't think that this, because also you can have mentors. Doesn't mean your mentor is directing your life. You also must have a relationship with God. You must have a relationship with God. So while we're waiting for my guest, we're going to be playing this amazing song by my sister and friend Adedire Alasheyori. It is You Made a Way. Hey, you made a way, you made a way. You made a way, you made a way. Hey, you made a way, you made a way. 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 You made a way. Hey. You made a way, you made a way. You made a way for. Hey. Never know what's lost. Eh? Oh yes, you made a way. Jehovah, you made a way. Hey. You made a way, you made a way. 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 I don't know why I can't see you on Live Mother's stage. You made a way, you made a way. You made a way, you made a way. Can you come join me on Live Mother's stage? Hey. When I love was lost, everyone thought it was over. Yep. You step into my game. You step. I'm every testimony. When our love was lost, when our love was lost, everyone thought it was over. They thought it was over. You step into my game. Hey. Is it you that always say big titi? Is you that says big titi, right? That's Adeyinka Alasheyori. That's a new single he made away. That's Adeyinka Alasheyori. I like Adeyinka Alasheyori. So Adeyinka Alasheyori. Babatunmise said, send your song to him. This is cracking up again. Are you trying to use by the Wi-Fi? It's cracking up. Did you change your position? Okay, so I can't hear. Get your network. Sort it out. Hi, Tito. Yes. Hey. You made a way, made a way. 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 Hey. So you can get this song on her link in her bio. Adeyinka Alasheyori. Oh, thank you very much. Hey. You made a way, you made a way. Hey. Wait, what's me say? You're the one that says big titi, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Are you kidding me? Open the year of his love. Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me? It's your network. I can hear you. What kind of network do you have? Oh my God. But to me, she has a bad network. You have a bad network. I will add you back on. Oh my God. Nigeria needs to develop a better network for us. I think after this after our 1 year anniversary, we'll try to probably have better means of contacting our guests, so that, because you really can't, once it is like across borders, either way, you still can't control what the network will look like. And that's one thing about life, right? There's some consequences, brothers. So this is one song I am super proud of. It is a song I was part of the project, and I love this song. It is We Offer Praise by Bumilola. It's from my EP, Coming to Shiloh. I love the song so much. And yes, as well as the backup vocals. Yes, for me. This is We Offer Praise by Minister Bumilola. And she is... Hey, you can hear my sweet backup voice. Hey, we offer praise, we offer praise, thanksgiving unto you. We offer praise, we offer praise, praises unto. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Praise, we offer praise,
I can hear you.
thanksgiving unto you.
Can you hear me?
Hey. Yes.
Oh, okay, finally.
Yeah, so that was Bumilola music. She is my... I if I just say all the accolades, but I love her so much. I was part of this project and I really, really love it. She's based in Saskatoon here in Canada. So you can get link in her bio. She's Bumilola Music on Instagram. And also, yeah, link in her bio. So we're gonna be playing this song after the show, but I will be interviewing. I'm chatting with you basically. This is not an interview. Like I don't know how I can be serious with someone like you. So as I was saying, what were we talking about, Sif? You're talking about your check that bounced. Yes, I remember. Your bounce check.
My check that
And
bounced.
how it was your fault. How it was your fault that the check bounced. But basically, you were talking about the person that you're working with right now, and that's the lady in your group. You are
Yeah.
opportunity.
I allowed to
Okay.
sing most of the time when we go for events, and then in a way they call her for events too. That's my joy.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. And then apparently, I'm looking to work with her. I'm looking to help her, you know, pay for her first single, help her to get things done.
Whoa, wow.
Yeah, that's so, you know, and promote it as much as we can, do all of that. God will help us. So for those that are asking about what Babatunmise is planning to do for the next generation, I have a particular pet project that I'm doing. It's called Yes You Can Africa with Babatunmise. God cannot send me to everybody. That's the truth. God cannot send me to everybody. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to create an atmosphere where everybody can meet. And then before you know it, you probably meet your destiny helper. So that's what it's called in Africa. So
with character.
I call it the gathering of great minds. So we'll bring, you know, authorities in different fields, and then bring guys that are looking to be even more than what these guys have been, you know, and then, you know, ask them questions, relate, and do all that. Before you know it, things will just start happening.
Amazing. So what exactly would you say are apart from Yes You Can Africa, how do you handle the female fans? Because we know that they love you, right? We know that they're always around your business.
I love them
always too. So how do you handle female fans?
I mean, what do you mean, how do I handle them? How do I handle the male fans?
No, because male is not like
Don't
male
get it twisted.
oh my God, I love you, Mama. No, we know that. Me and you, we understand the question I'm asking. So stop doing like this. Stop bending rollers. Tell the truth.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Let me be honest with you. Women are very beautiful people, you know, right?
Yeah, we know.
In and out, they're honestly beautiful creatures. Over the years, I must tell you that God has sent some, you know, the female fans, some females to my ministry that has really helped me. I'm serious. I've seen female fans tell their parents, if Babatunmise is not going to sing at my wedding, I don't want no other person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Exactly, you know. I've seen female fans stay on their pastor's neck that is Babatunmise they want. I've seen female fans, you know, do a whole lot of stuff, you know. But then, how do you handle female fans? I see them as blessings. Actually, I see them as blessings. I'm serious. They are blessings. Okay. Trust me, they are. They are. Honestly, they are. I've seen people, okay, there was time that I was trying to do something, a particular project, and then, you know, I was just relating with female fans and all of that. And then before you know it, this person knows one uncle that knows somebody, and then bam, they got it done just like that. You know. So whatever it is that I'm thinking after that time, I have no answer to it.
I was not even thinking about anything. Can you see? Guilty conscience, they have killed you. But I do not have any words to say. So, well, it's good you're handling them well. So is Babatunmise in a relationship? Are we expecting wedding bells very soon? All that kind of stuff, you know.
I know the internet never forgets, you know.
Yeah, but we need to clarify so that if you are single now, if you are like single,
what I clarify,
say, okay, sisters.
Who is in doubt? I want to
No, we
clarify.
have to, like, guys, don't you want to know if Babatunmise is single? Like, I'm very sure people will be
Aanu, are
screaming.
you
Yeah,
single?
that's how you'd rate it. I say, yes.
Aanu, are you single?
I'm not single. I
Are
am
you in a relationship?
I am double. I am an EP
Okay.
waiting to blow.
Okay.
So Babatunmise, are you single, or are we getting wedding bells very soon? Is Babatunmise going to be off the market?
I'm not in any market though.
Oh, okay.
How can you say I'm going to be off the market? Was I in the market before? All right. I think for me, the best way to answer that is, even if at all I'm going to get married or anything, I won't announce. I'll just do it. Bam. There won't
Hmm.
be. There won't be saying anything.
Will I be invited?
Yes, now with Jesus' joy, you know,
Hmm.
for real, for real. But then right now, I'm just going to say, y'all should wait on God for me. Y'all should wait for God's time for me. Y'all should, chill for me.
Please, is it that you are trying to do Ibadan American British English or
Yeah,
Dubai American British English?
I like Dubai. I like Dubai a lot.
Okay.
But that's not Dubai English now. Dubai English is, your people should wait for me very well. Wait for me. Don't worry. I'm going to make it up to you. Just wait for me very well.
Okay, so because Babatunmise is telling us to wait on the Lord, we're going to play this song on the, like, on the ground. It is "Wait on the Lord" by Lola
You are
Music.
joking.
I am very serious. I am serious.
Those who wait on the Lord.
Wait on the Lord, I say.
Will never wait.
Those who wait on the Lord will never wait in vain.
Yes, yes. We are waiting on the Lord.
Wait on the Lord, you may hope it work out. In His own time, He won't delay. Wait for His time, He'll make the sun shine bright. Wait, I say wait on the Lord.
You see? So
So
let's
that's
wait
just
on
a
the Lord.
preview. That's just a preview of part of the amazing songs on this EP that you have to get. So, Babatunmise,
Yeah.
you're a music minister, a brand ambassador, even though you didn't want to tell us. You're an OAP.
Yeah.
And I found that you're an MC. How do you combine all that all together? How do you manage your band with all that?
Okay. I think it has been God that has been helping me to make that happen, honestly, because, and then I watch a lot of people. I learn from a lot of people. I only do a few things, actually. I mean, the person that I work closely with does so many things, and I'm like, God, I've not even started. He has a band. He has 2 radio stations. The radio station alone has about 200 staff. He has a band of about 20 people. He has a printing press. He has a hotel. He has a petrol station.
Wow.
You see, I'm like, bro, how do you do it? Do you
Wow.
understand? All of that put together. So I think that our God self is a God of, as in, versatility. Amen. So it is important that. Then another thing is, see, one of the reasons why it will not be, I mean, it will be easy not to bother so many pastors about money, 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 is because I work. You know, I make money. That industry as
Is a plus. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so it's cracking up again. Okay. No sounds. Okay, yes. I believe that Babatunmise's network is cracking up, but we're trying to, so we enjoy this song. This is Wait on the Lord by Bumwala Music. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Wait on the Lord, He'll make all things work out. He is on time, He won't delay. Wait for His sign, He'll make the sunshine bright. Wait, I say wait on the Lord. Yes, people, it's very important. Just like Babatunmise said, it is very important for us to wait on God. Whatever it is that God has planned for you, He will always bring it to pass. You don't be in a hurry. Don't rush it. Don't don't fret. Don't be scared about anything. He said, I know the plans were think towards you, saith the Lord. Plans of good and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. So I believe today you've been able to, at least to a large extent, within the laughs, the chats, and everything, you've been able to learn a couple of things. That it's very good to wait on God, wait on the process. You don't have to run anybody's race. God has already set a path in front of you. And like Adeyinka Lashiori's song says, He will make a way. He made a way where people say there's no way. People have given up on you. He will surely make a way. So, as we round up the show today, are there any words you want to tell our listeners, younger people that are looking up to Babatunmise, that are saying, oh, they want to be like you? Some people will say they want to be like some people, but I would say be the best you can be. Be the best you can be. But you can learn from people. You can always talk to people. You can always connect to people and learn from them.
Be like me.
So what would be your
me.
parting words for our people?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, it's the network.
Yeah. So what would be your parting words for
But
younger people?
I can hardly hear you.
Okay. You know what? I'll just type it.
You're sounding very far away. Aanu, say something.
So I said, what were your parting words for people that are just trying to come up? What were your parting words?
Okay, you know what? Let's do this again. I can't hear you.
Did you see what I typed?
I can't hear you. You're sounding very far away.
Wow. Nigeria, we need Jesus. But yeah, we need to go now. All right, for people that are just watching, we'll be off on our Facebook page, and hoping that our Instagram page might still be up and running. I don't know what's going on with. But yes, like I said, it's very important that we wait on God. Know what God has in stock for you, not what God has planned for you. See, waiting on God is very, very important. It is one thing and one key thing that you can never go wrong on. So remember that we're doing our 1 year anniversary. And like I said, we'll be having questions come up during the week. Juicy prizes will be won on the show. And also we will be having a couple of guests during the course of the show. So if you have a brand, you have a song, you have services, or you have cash, or you have money that you want to use to help and promote or sponsor a couple of things, you can always send us an email at Life Matters with Aanu Adedire, and we'll always work with you. We're always open, we're always ready to help. So you just send us an email or send us a DM. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. And as I see you next week, God bless you. God be with you. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Bye. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to follow us. My name is Aanu Adedire, so you can follow me also on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. I just want to see if Babatunmise is on so that he can give us his parting words. And we end the show. We end the show. I almost let go. I felt like I just couldn't take life anymore. My problems held me bound. Rejection weighed me down. God help me close. All right, people, have a wonderful day. Bye.